But hello everyone, Roser here. Today I'm with Not Me Wow. Eh,
Hi.
We're gonna be talking about why school is draining us and why it's just trash in general. So, just a quick history. We had holidays and they recently ended. We had about like a week of school, I guess. But we obviously had school before that, 8th grade, and we're in 9th grade right now. To end with our holiday homework. The holidays for our summer holidays, to put in this perspective, they're usually for like relaxing, trying out new hobbies, learning new
Holidays.
skills.
Holiday stuff.
Yeah, or like going on vacation. Obviously, you can't, but depending on this, you can maybe learn a new hobby or just have fun. But clearly,
Like,
CBSE doesn't want that to happen because for let's say our English homework, we had like how many chapters? Like what?
10 chapters about
Yeah,
that
yeah, 10 chapters, but that's not it. There's 30 questions, like
in
10
each
long,
chapter.
yeah, 10 long answer questions, like no, 10 short answer questions, 20 long answers, and like maybe 5 or so writing skills like article writing, letter writing. So the school obviously didn't go easy on us with that. There were just these other little hassles with the
Like,
homework.
speaking of hassles, okay, so like our school starts at June 3rd and we have to finish our homework by then.
Yeah.
So then what happens is like what happened was I lost my book at June 1st.
Oh.
I completely finished all my question answers and everything like in by June 1st or something like that. And I was ready to show it to ma'am and then I lose that book at June 1st because I had a
Damn.
separate notebook for question answers. So I had to
Oh.
stay up all night at like June 2nd or something like that, and I had to finish my homework then. It took all night, literally, all to finish all the chapters and everything. It took day and night.
And like the
So
thing,
that
yeah.
was one thing I definitely did not enjoy in summer. Now let's talk about online school, shall we? Okay.
Yeah,
Our
actually,
timetable first off. Our timetable. It's long. It's just we have a lot of classes to
just
attend.
continuous
Like at least
classes back to back.
exactly. Timetable, we have at least like 7 periods or something like that. And
Yeah.
in each period is like 40 minutes. Like, yeah, somewhat like that. We've got 40-minute periods. Each like break we've got is 10 minutes or something. So it's like it's only 10-minute breaks, and out of those 10-minute breaks, 5 minutes are taken extra by classes
Yeah.
like to complete something or like finish some kind of document
Like
they're
the
reading, for
classes that are
example.
before that break, just 5 minutes are taken from for just extra time because the teacher didn't finish it. And the
I
rest five
know.
minutes.
And then the rest 5 minutes you have to get ready for the next class, like get the books and everything.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable, but the link is sent 5 minutes early, and the classes also started 5 minutes early. Like,
That's
where
the
is the
thing,
break?
like because exactly, so it's basically like continuous classes. Like technically it is continuous classes without, any breaks or something, and we just sit there from 8:30 to what 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe three, two. So that's one thing. I mean, come on, teachers talk about how they want to reduce screen time in online classes. It ain't
I
happening here.
know.
It ain't happening. Nah.
And then they're like,
Just
oh, just stop playing video games, and that's our only distraction. That's the only thing that takes
I
us away from
know.
everything.
That's the thing. Like, come on, okay, video games. Admittably, you should stop like at least some time or something like that.
Yeah,
And
not
yeah,
to go overboard. But like,
yeah, but at least like
oh,
even if we're trying to like just distract ourselves, still though.
yeah.
I mean, there's more screen time involved in school rather than like video games we're playing. So that's one thing.
But luckily, our school has changed from before our summer holidays and after them.
That's true. Before summer holidays, we had like 1 hour classes or something like that, like 5 periods each 1 hour
Yeah,
classes.
but at least with half an
And
hour
now,
long breaks, though.
yeah, at least like, and those half an hour breaks we could actually spend it properly. Like at least would take 10 minutes to, uh, you know, have a
Yeah,
proper,
half an hour is actually enough.
ready. Yeah, half an hour is pretty good. Half an hour is really good. Like maybe not enough for like lunch breaks or something,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, that and also now to talk about in class, okay? One thing we all know about this camera problems.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I bet like at least, I don't know, $2 saying that almost everyone's camera works, but they don't want to turn it on.
The people that don't turn on their camera, they just left alone, and then the people that actually turn on their camera, they're like questioned every single time when they don't turn it on. Like I'm just not feeling well today. I just don't don't feel like turning it on. I turn it on every day. You know I'm listening. Like why do you have to keep bugging me about it? The people with genuine problem, not even like intent problem, they just don't feel comfortable showing their face. You might be like, oh yeah, then just pin your teacher so the teacher is the only person you can see. But then there's the thing, oh, what if everyone else is judging me? It's kind of weird to talk about it, but it's true. Like what if everyone else, and I can't tell if they are not, I can't look at their faces, and then you're like, then just look at everyone and make sure and just assume that they are. But then it's like you can see them, you just start overthinking about everything, and then it's just so uncomfortable.
It does happen. I mean, come on. Okay, look, to be honest, the teachers have it hard too. Like,
Yeah, they
they
definitely do.
have to grade papers online. They have to do like all the stuff online. They were like, I don't know, maybe they're not well acquainted with it, not very well acquainted with it. Like, they rather do better in this school than like online school. But I get it. Like, teachers are trying super hard.
Yeah, and I feel like real life school is just like is much better. Like some people, this is
Yes,
like,
see,
I just go through Instagram and they're like, oh my god, online school introverts are progress right now. Like I guess, but still, come on, like even I wouldn't consider myself someone that talks to people that much. I may a little, but not that much. But still, it's like the liveliness of the actual class, the actual feeling of doing
that's
it,
true.
of
I
actually
miss it now.
listening. It's like when you're in a class, you just have to listen. You don't have any other option. But in online class, there's like so many other options that you could be doing apart from listening to this stuff that's you probably won't even use ever. Now, to end it all off, our last thing is that recently the student council like application uh, thing was open where you had to like send 2 minute videos.
I'll explain it in
Yeah.
brief before. So one thing where like since we're in ninth grade and stuff, and in our school, like ninth graders are definite that like deputy captains or something like that. Basically, all the deputy captains do a whole placards and march pasts and something like that.
Yeah.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
10th graders are
So
yeah. 10th graders are the
yeah,
actual thing.
it's just honest work. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing. Like you're just like a deputy captain or something like that now. Like suppose like cultural captain, or you're like a house
Hmm.
captain, or you're like a sports captain. So okay, first thing, I don't know why they kept a sports captain, because basically all these deputy captains and stuff will only benefit teachers in like online classes. Like
Yeah,
I don't know, house
all these
captain will
people
take
are gonna
attendance of their
do,
house or something.
all these sports captains are gonna do is make sure all the students are keeping their cameras on.
In fitness class,
Yeah, and no
and
one
no one does
attends
that in
it.
fitness
There's
class.
like three people that want to come there and actually
That's
do it.
true. Like the rest actually just attend for attendance.
Yeah, just sit in fitness class while eating chips.
I know. So there are like about 6 to 7 choices like which we can pick off. One's deputy cultural captain, sports captain, and then we've got 4 houses. So there are 6 choices basically.
Yeah,
And one thing, I don't see what the house captains can do, at least like deputy and all. Like
yeah.
they'll probably just manage some school events or
But
something,
like,
but
what
there's
would
not
even
much
the
school events.
actual people do though? Like, what do you do there?
Yeah, exactly. And second of all, sports captain's just trash choice to go with,
Yeah.
honestly. And third, cultural captain, I don't even know what happens in there, and I don't really want to manage events and stuff like that. Depends.
Like,
It's person to person though.
like in the document that they sent to like explain everything, didn't you explain what each role is supposed to do? They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna lead their
Oh,
peers, but how do we
dude,
send a video for something we don't know what we're doing? It's like
they
in a
probably
math test, you write a English story.
they probably just didn't want to they probably just didn't want to show the document saying that the students are not going to do anything much productive. It's just going to be them
Yeah.
managing attendance and stuff. I mean, if they send that, their school's name goes bad. I mean, it's bad
I mean,
already,
it's not
but
like
who
anyone's gonna
cares?
participate for it then.
Yeah, no one will participate, honestly.
But then again,
So
it'll look clean on your college resume.
yeah, like you've got it. Oh, you're a deputy captain, all that stuff in your
Ooh,
school and all.
what
So
did you do? Nothing. But I was a deputy captain though.
that's true.
So you guys know Bhagwat from my videos. He told me he was nominating for one of the roles, and he wrote everything like, oh, I'm going to lead my peers. I'm not doing this for the title. He comes sits with me in a call. He shows it to me. He's like, I am doing this for the title. Nothing in this is true.
I
My
was that
college
guy.
resume is gonna look pog.
Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. I'm probably just gonna participate in something I like only for like the, you know, the application.
Yeah.
something like that. So one thing, okay, like explaining history and all that stuff. I like at fifth grade, like I've been in the school for 9 years, and like at fifth grade or something, I was sports captain, and like sports captain was honestly very fun, like because
Hmm.
it's real school, right? So that we had to
Yeah.
manage like sports events and
You
stuff
actually
like
do
that.
something.
Yeah, and like house captains actually managed the. We had like a PP2 sports day or something like that or something. Yeah, and then like house captains, we all kept them in lines and everything. And we actually managed some pretty good stuff, and it was really good, like fun at
Hmm.
school. But now it's online classes, and honestly, I like taking sports captain and because I'm more of a outside person. But now it's online classes and everything. It's not really valuable. Like I don't know. I mean, even people in
Yeah.
like colleges would also be like, okay, you're just a sports captain. What you just had to manage fitness classes or something like that. And also, it's not like we have many fitness periods either. Like there's only two,
Yeah,
three in the
true.
timetable. So yeah, that's basically one of it. And other is cultural captain. No one knows what that person
What do
does.
you do there?
Sorry, no one knows. Like honestly,
Yeah, if you guys want a part two, let us know and tell us about your school stories or what's really annoying about your school. So yeah,
this channel is stagnant right now. But if you don't want it to be stagnant, subscribe. Just you
yes.
do you.